Hey, beautiful people. Have you ever noticed how two people can experience the exact same situation but feel completely different about it? Maybe you've had a moment where something minor, like someone not texting you back, felt devastating, but then it didn't bother your friend at all. That's because our emotions aren't just reactions to situations, they're shaped by the meaning that we give to them. In this series of talks, I talk about our perspective and how it can shape our emotions and what you can do to change it. Welcome back, guys. And if you're new here, I'm Sarita and I help you heal your past, retrain your brain, and step into a version 2.0. The version of you that's ready to manifest a brighter, better future. And I know this journey deeply because I've been at both ends. For a long time, I carried the weight of low self esteem, negative thoughts, and a sense of being trapped in my own life. And unknowingly, regardless of all of this, I used the power of my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs to manifest something incredible, a thriving multi six-figure business in less than 2 years. But success didn't protect me from the old patterns. What happened was self-sabotage crept in, pulling me back into the very struggles I thought I'd overcome. This experience became my own greatest teacher. It taught me that true transformation isn't just about external success, it's about consistent small steps to rebuild yourself from the inside out. And it wasn't till I did holistic healing, I indulged in self love, alignment, and then cognitive mind training using techniques like NLP. Only then I was able to create a life that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. And my mission today is to reach 1 million people and help them heal their past, awaken themselves today so that they can live a better tomorrow. Because I know if you work on yourself, your life too can totally change. Now, if you're new here, what I want to do is just spend 30 seconds of our time. And I just want to ask you if you can subscribe so that you get notified when I post more videos like this one. And don't forget to like this video too, because it helps me to keep motivated and bring you more such content. Please stay with me till the end because I want to break this video down into 3 sections to make it really easy for you. These are understanding emotions and the meanings, how meanings create emotions, and why this matters and how you can shift your perspective. So, what are we waiting for? Let's dive in. So, a situation is an event and it's neutral. Now, let me reinforce this. Let's reinforce this and retrain the brain. And what I want you to do is comment below and say every event is neutral. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, it doesn't have meaning until we put a meaning to it. For example, getting a text message from someone saying, we need to talk. What's this situation? A message from someone. That's it. And what's the meaning? That's where things get interesting. So, where one person might see this and think, oh no, what did I do wrong? And they feel negative and they feel anxiety and panic. And yet another person might think, oh, what do they want to share? Something exciting. And they are feeling excited and anticipation. Now, let's look at this. The text is the same, but their interpretations create completely different emotions. On the one hand, one is really positive, and the other hand is negative. Now, let me remind you at this stage, and what I want you to do is comment below too, so that you can retrain your brain, that our emotions affect our frequency. And when we increase our emotions, we increase our frequency. And we increase opportunities, we improve our health, we improve our career, we invite opportunities for career. So, how do meanings create emotions? When a situation arises, we apply a meaning to it. Now, let me explain how this works. The important idea is that a situation plus the meaning that we give it is equal an emotion. And if there is no meaning, then there is no emotion. So let's retrain the brain and comment, meanings are man-made. Now, let me tell you, if you tell a newborn baby, I hate you, that baby will carry on smiling, laughing, sleeping. It won't get upset because it won't be affected because it doesn't understand what you are saying. And therefore, it can't put a meaning to it. Now, if there is a situation, something happens, your brain processes it, and based on your thoughts, your beliefs, and your past experiences, what happens is you assign a meaning to it. And that meaning is what triggers your emotion. So, for instance, imagine walking into a room and seeing two people look at you and whisper. If you think they're judging me, you might feel embarrassed or you might feel insecure. But then if you think they're probably planning a surprise for me, that's going to make you feel excited. The situation hasn't changed, but your interpretation, your meaning has. Why this matters and how you can shift your perspective. So here's the key. The meaning we assign isn't always the truth. It's just one way of looking at things, often shaped by some of our past experiences and beliefs. And what I want you to do is let's retrain the brain and comment. If you change the meaning, you change the emotion. Let me repeat that. If you change the meaning, you change the emotion. When we reframe and change the meaning, then we create new neural pathways. And what happens is these support different ways of thinking and shift our perspective. Okay, so how do we actually apply this in our lives? Let me share 3 simple tips to shift your perspective. And if you want to retrain the brain, comment below. Pause before reacting. Number 1, pause before reacting. When something happens and a situation arises, what you should do is take a deep breath. Give yourself space before your mind assigns a meaning. This short pause can be so powerful and can change the meaning in your head. And guess what? When you change the meaning, you change your emotion. Choose an empowering meaning. That's number 2. When you think of a positive outcome to a situation, you are empowering yourself to look at the situation differently and positively. And this process can completely transform your emotions. And then number 3, challenge your thoughts. Now, when a situation arises, ask yourself, what am I making this situation mean? Is there another way to see it? Often, what happens is our first interpretation isn't the most helpful one. Then, when you realize this, you can reframe the situation. Just like Thomas Edison said, I have not failed, I've just found 1,000 ways that didn't work. And let me give you another bonus tip, and that is practice gratitude. Because gratitude naturally helps you assign positive meanings to situations. Even in challenges, there's usually something to appreciate, like the strength or the growth that it brings for you. So when we pause before reacting, choose an empowering meaning or challenge our thoughts or even practice gratitude. We are being conscious about our thoughts and changing them to positive thoughts, which then create positive emotions. And as a result, what happens? We increase our frequency. Isn't that right? And this leads to a very powerful equation, which is when you align your thoughts and your emotions, then you increase your frequency. And your frequency is important in law of attraction because positive attracts positive, and we all want to live a better life, don't we? And so now, if you've enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and really support this channel. It'll mean so much to me. Comment below, let me know where you've tuned in from, and remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more content on personal growth, spirituality, law of attraction, and healing. And if you think it will benefit someone, share it with them so that they can become aware of themselves better. Thank you, beautiful people. And until next time, much love and namaste. Thank you.